Hong Kong's top court has ordered the government to establish a legal framework recognizing the rights of same-sex couples, marking a partial victory for LGBTQ activists. While the court did not grant full marriage equality, it acknowledged the need for an alternative framework to provide legal recognition to same-sex couples. This decision follows years of legal battles challenging Hong Kong's refusal to allow same-sex marriage or civil union partnerships. The government has been given 2 years to comply with the ruling. A surgical tool the size of a dinner plate, an Alexis retractor, AWR, was discovered inside a woman's abdomen 18 months after her cesarean section at Auckland City Hospital in New Zealand. The woman experienced prolonged chronic pain and underwent various checkups and X-rays, which failed to detect the device. It was finally found during an abdominal CT scan and promptly removed in 2021. New Zealand's Health and Disability Commissioner found the Auckland District Health Board in violation of patient rights and noted that appropriate systems should have prevented such an incident. China's top security agency has suggested that a meeting between Presidents Xi Jinping and Joe Biden in San Francisco later this year hinges on the United States demonstrating sufficient sincerity, while President Biden expressed disappointment that Xi would not attend the G20 summit in India. He hinted at an upcoming meeting. The Ministry of State Security called for sincerity from the U.S., stating that the dual-natured strategy toward China must be addressed. Despite recent discussions, China seeks concrete actions from the U.S. to maintain their relationship. India's government, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has substituted the term India with the ancient Sanskrit word Bharat in invitations for the Group of 20 G20 summit. This move aligns with the Hindu nationalist agenda to replace colonial-era names with indigenous terms. While Bharat is already used interchangeably with India in the country's constitution and popular culture, its official use in the G20 invitation aims to bolster Modi's global profile and appeal to voters ahead of upcoming elections. The government is considering a parliamentary session to officially change the country's name to Bharat. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is contemplating a visit to Russia for discussions with President Vladimir Putin regarding potential arms deals. The U.S. National Security Council has stated that negotiations between Russia and North Korea are actively advancing. While details of the meeting's timing and location are not confirmed, South Korea's National Intelligence Service is closely monitoring the possibility. Concerns are growing over the technology North Korea might seek from Russia, potentially advancing its satellite and nuclear-powered submarine capabilities. Russian President Vladimir Putin has restated his position on reinstating a UN-brokered deal for safe Ukrainian grain shipments across the Black Sea, but only after the West fulfills Moscow's demands regarding its agricultural exports. This statement follows Putin's meeting with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Sochi. Russia had declined to extend the agreement in July, citing unmet commitments related to Russian food and fertilizer exports. Putin emphasized the need for the Black Sea corridors not to be used for military purposes. Erdogan hopes to resolve the issue through new proposals, as Turkey and the UN initially brokered the deal. A segment of China's Great Wall in Shaanxi province suffered severe damage as construction workers used an excavator to create a shortcut for their work. 2 suspects, a 38-year-old man and a 55-year-old woman, were detained for their actions near the 32nd Great Wall. They widened an existing cavity, causing irreversible damage to the integrity of the Ming Great Wall and to the safety of the cultural relics. The Ming Great Wall, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, dates back to the 14th-17th centuries. Enrique Tarrio, former Proud Boys chairman, faces sentencing for his role in the January 6, 2021 Capitol assault. Convicted of seditious conspiracy, he played a part in planning the attack as Trump supporters sought to overturn the election. Prosecutors seek a 33-year prison term, although Tarrio wasn't present at the Capitol due to a prior order. Another Proud Boys leader, Ethan Nordine, received an 18-year sentence. Over 1,100 people have been arrested in connection with the attack, with more than 630 pleading guilty and at least 110 convicted at trial. Title: Former Proud Boys leader faces sentencing for Capitol assault role. Milwaukee Public Schools, MPS, will have an early dismissal on the first day back to school, Tuesday, September 5th, due to anticipated extreme heat with temperatures in the 90s. All after-school, recreation, and athletic programs are canceled. Dismissal times will vary based on school start times, ranging from 11 a.m. to 12:50 p.m. MPS's threshold for canceling school due to heat is a heat index of 95 degrees or higher. Limited air conditioning in school buildings has led to heat-related cancellations in recent years. First Lady Jill Biden tested positive for COVID-19, while President Joe Biden tested negative, days before his planned trip to the G20 summit in India. Mrs. Biden, 72, experienced mild symptoms and last had COVID in August 2022. The president, aged 80, last tested positive in July 2022. There's uncertainty about the impact on Biden's foreign travel plans. The president's age remains a topic of discussion as he seeks re-election in 2024. Republicans question his fitness, while his allies argue he is still capable.